only one D&D member will be allowed to stream at once.
Okay, so it'll be me every week. That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Why?
No, I'm already streaming, so I claimed it.
Aww.
Now we
That's
fight
not
real
fair.
life.
He always streams Dota for like 10 years before we play. How can I beat that?
Dude, it's even your. It's your evening. What do you want from me?
This time slot is
You've had all day.
Wait, you did stream all day.
I did actually stream all day. I was streaming from like
before I took a nap. I was like, "Hey, when are we playing?"
Yeah, I did
lay
that.
down.
I played. Yeah, I did some tier listing. All right.
What kind of tier
Baba
list?
Is You, and then I played Perfect Potion.
Yeah. Wait, what is that?
And then I played Civ 6. I've already played 3 new games this year, and it's only the 4th of January.
How'd you like Baba Is You?
It's so good, except right now I'm like mega stuck. I'm on the 3rd level, like 3rd island area, and I'm on like the last 2 of them or something like that.
Are you trying to clear all of the levels?
Yes. Yeah. Before I move on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have no shame in that game of not clearing, doing 100% clear. Just kind of like moving on, because I feel like that's how the game kind of designed itself. It gave you enough like options to move on.
I will say in area 2, level 7 was really difficult, and I skipped it, and I just went to 8, 9, and 10, and they were like conceptually for me so much easier. Like I just got them, and then I went back to 7, and I was like, I still don't know how to do. I don't understand.
Hi, Aki.
So it's very funny in that regard how like some things you do just make sense. Like you could just click it together, and something else will take you probably 40 minutes to figure out.
Yep.
Are you ready to play yet?
I am.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Ready.
All right. Do we have a recap? Someone have a recap?
Give me 2 seconds.
Bye, Nat. Is it my turn to recap again?
I think so.
Yeah, I did it last week,
the
didn't I?
2 people who haven't done a recap are the people not here.
They keep avoiding. I got it, darlings. I'm sorry. Okay, well, do we wait for Nat to come back or what? I guess Nat doesn't need the recap.
No, it's for all your people, basically.
I'll just wait for Nat. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Oh my god, I have 1,000 tabs open.
Oh, I'm missing one tab that is very important.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, where's my D&D notes?
Yeah, I was just opening that as well.
I had because I like to pick and choose what I use for notes, because I like to mostly just play off of what I think my character would actually remember.
That's fair.
And I think there was definitely some information last episode that Donk would have been very interested in.
I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, recap time.
All right.
On the last episode of Dawnhaven, episode 4, The Thief. We I'm trying to remember where it started, because I remember I got ganked instantly. Wait, was that the same episode? Yeah, it was.
It was okay. I got it. Now you go.
Okay. All right. Well, we went to the building, and there were books there, and Cheeto got attacked by a book, and then we went outside to go get food, and then Ceres appeared attacking Ramleth, and they had a fight seemingly to the death, but it was also said not to the death, but it really felt like death to Ramleth, and she almost died. She probably should have died if not for the intervention. Anyway, point being, Ceres then fucked off. Ramleth got healed. It was very emo. We went to the north to go get Donk's little gauntlet thingy.
Armor.
Uh,
Not gauntlet thingy.
I thought it was a hand, a glove. It was.
It is a gauntlet.
Yeah,
It
it's
is a
You are
gauntlet.
correct.
fuck you,
It
Naz.
covers his whole hand all the way up until
Yeah.
his forearm.
Good
As much
ol-
as I hate to do this to you, Nat, sheep is
Damn
right.
it.
Let's go!
I thought it was more than just the forearm.
All right, I was listening. Let's go.
It can form into other things, and there are
That's
other
it.
pieces of armor out there. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, we went to the big old boulder and then we dug with Cheeto's body into the earth, and whilst he looked really aroused, and then we got the gauntlet out. It was Donk's ancestors thingy, his great 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 great
Ancestor is
great 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 great
Please
grandfather.
stop.
Oh, you actually missed 2 greats in there.
Great great grandfather.
Yeah.
And then after getting that, we rode the magic carpet all the way back south down the Hero's Way, where we found Ricky, who was a very nice British man. We got our medallion from him, and he was like, "Oh, we'll go to Gold Grain together, yippee!" And then to Sunspire, and now we have an ally.
He's not British. He's Aeroshell.
He's Aeroshell, which sounds suspiciously British.
He's Aeroshellan, technically.
He's Aeroshellan, aka British.
Well, Aeroshell no longer exists as a country, though the train and people have been killed enough that they don't exist
By the
anymore.
British. Yeah!
Yeah, I was about to say that's just happy thinking right there. Britain no longer exists. All the Brits are gone.
Yeah.
But either way, you guys have a companion that you are currently flying. Oh, by the way, if you take the measurement tool and you click anywhere and measure with it, it measures in days.
I wonder how this
Oh.
occurred. That's crazy.
Wow.
So now you can find out how long it's actually going to take to get to Gold Grain.
Isn't this by horse, not by magic carpet?
It is by horse, so you have basically a straight line as opposed to you can go through roads if you wanted to do that.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna go as the crows fly. 6.21 days.
Mhm.
And you guys are
Yeesh.
pretty close to where Ramleth's actual icon is. So
Oh, what? We barely fucking got anywhere. Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought we moved further than that.
Yeah, I thought we were further than that too. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, you would be because we ended as you guys were flying. So, is there anything you guys are going to do whilst flying? What is your plan? What are you doing? Are you going to grill Ricky some more?
Nah, he's good. What? Also, just quick, because now we're on a second session without LaRue. How are we like? Do we just pretend he's like there, but he's not really saying anything, or like what?
No.
Just pretend he's not
LaRue's
there.
doing something.
Oh, he's just not with us. Okay. All right. So to start this session, Ramleth throws the robot off the carpet.
Why would you throw the robot off the carpet?
He's busy.
No, he's already transformed himself into like a fishing net or like a racket for racquetball.
Wait,
or
no.
like
Can he?
some
All right. Can he be
random-
my weights for the session?
Yes, I will allow it.
Ramlet straight up is like fucking Toy Story Andy. I don't want to play with you anymore. Just fucking drops him off the carpet.
That's brutal.
Donk is gonna be talking to his ancestor. That's gonna be most of that.
And I named him
Salnazar.
Salnazar. That's right.
Oh,
Because a long, long time ago, you have an elf inside of your lineage at one point early on, and then it transferred to ogres, and then eventually went to full orcs, which is why you exist the way you are. But first things first, Nazma. The evening that Ramleth is awake and interacting with the queen herself, your character is sleeping. Okay, you're sleeping peacefully on this rug because currently in the northern hemisphere it is considered summer. and we're just coming off of winter because that's where the Scovia is right now. So it's very cool, but also hot enough that you're perfectly fine, especially as a water ganassi. You're like content with whatever temperature it is, pretty much, because you can control a lot of that aspect. And you have a dream. And when you interact with this dream, you just pretend that you're being you, and you just do stuff, okay? Because you awaken, you lay down on the magic carpet, and you can hear like the wind passing over you, and you awaken in a large. The worst part is the only big description I have is if you've seen the Harry Potter movies, you know that tent that they go into at the Quidditch match?
Yeah.
It's similar to that, except it's dimly lit and only lit by a singular sort of campfire directly in the middle. There's a hole in the upper part of it where the smoke is basically just billowing out. And you awaken as if you were sleeping on a bedroll in one of the outer sections of this gigantic tent. What are you doing?
I don't know. I approach the campfire, try and get like a little bit more light, and try and see what's in the tent around me.
Around you in the tent are. Why don't you make a history check for me, please?
Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a 1 for a second then.
It looked like a 1 for me.
It really did. It really did.
As you're walking down the steps that have been makeshift put around the outside of the tent, you step down and the wood like creaks for a moment. And then all of a sudden the room not fills but is filled with glittering gold in every single section of it except for the section that you're in. Basically, it's just your bedroll, but the rest of it is completely filled to the brim with gold, gemstones, treasure. There's like no weapons, but literal like currency, and these are all currencies that you've never seen before. Like if you were to actually look at the coins, there are coins with people's heads on them, where that's not really how the coinage works in this world. There's like the stars from Scovia. There are lions from another. There's like a coin in the shape of a lion that has like a gear on the other side of it, and like literally, there's coins in every shape that you've never seen before. And then there are like fully cut gemstones. There's a cut diamond that is the size of a softball.
Jesus.
And it's just chilling.
Damn. Okay.
What are you doing?
I want to start like picking up some of the gemstones. I'm like apprehensive to pick up the diamond because it's obviously the most valuable. But like I kind of just start fiddling with them, probably making like a fair amount of noise. But I eventually end up like walking towards the diamond, but I don't actually want to touch it. Yeah.
As you sort of traverse your way through the currency and you're just like looking and picking up gems, your character is more attracted to gemstones than gold?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I'm looking at everything, but I'm only really picking up the gemstones.
Sure. The gems are like not normal size either. Normally gemstones are like yay big to put in rings and things like that. No, these are like huge cut, like spherically cut, like super crystalline, polished to mirror shine, like every kind of gemstone you could think of, including like opal and tourmaline and onyx and diamond and all these things. And as you're traversing and picking all these things up, you hear a major shift as a bunch of coins fall down a sort of pile nearby.
I don't know how adventurous I want to be. I want to start like walking over towards the shifting of like the gold and the gemstones. I want to find out what's maybe being disturbed or what's happening over there.
As you walk over to this huge pile of coins that has begun to like tinkle down, you see you see the outline of like a young male humanoid that's just laying in the coins, like not completely naked, covered loosely by a fur of some sort, like a brown fur that has like white tips, and he's just loosely covered by it. And as you approach, you're making like a little bit of jingling noise as you walk over the coins. And he sort of stutters awake and looks at you. Oh, greetings. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Nazma. Who are you?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. And he takes the sheet off and he stands up and he stretches and he is like he's fit, but from head to toe, he has little tiny text that is been tattooed all over every single part of his body. When I say that, like his fingertips, his knuckles, like all of it has this like sort of strange runic writing all the way up until the bottom of his neck and onto his chin.
Can I
Tattooed
read
from
any of
head-
it?
There are parts of it that are readable, but you
Okay.
could tell that it's like every language, but they appear to be names.
I see. I see. Interesting. I ask him again. Who are you?
Um I what plane are we on?
I don't even know how to answer that.
Oh, well, let me go to the fire. I'll explain. As he grabs a robe, like he literally like puts his hand out and a robe comes from like one of the sides and you're like, "What?" He puts on a robe and he goes and sits down by the fire. What do you drink?
Just water. Yeah, just water for now.
You don't
please.
want tea, you don't want hot
No.
cocoa, you don't want coffee, you
I'm
don't
good with
want
plain old
apple
water.
juice.
Orange juice?
Sh-
I'll take an orange juice.
I could do orange juice. He snaps his fingers and a rattling chain of cups like starts to rattle all their way across to you. One of them turns to you and fills from the bottom with orange juice.
That's amazing.
Well, let me introduce myself. They call me maybe
Hmm?
it's a bit pressing to say, but they call me Mr. Worth. Here, anyway, or on most material planes.
Yo, is that Mr. Dollar Dollar Bill?
Ka-ching, ka-ching, Mr. Worth.
Dude, I want this guy in my dream.
And
Is the
I've seen that you picked up some of my objects.
just curious, just infatuated by the
Well,
size of these
no,
gems.
you're allowed to keep them.
I can keep them?
Well, they have no value to me.
None. Not even
Zero.
sentimental value.
No.
How did you acquire so much if it means so little?
Well, one of them I pulled out. One of the ones that you have, and he points at like, because I assume that you have your backpack or whatever. Or are you just carrying them with you like eggs or something? How are you?
It's I would say like eggs. Like I've just kind of like slotted them into my arm and I'm trying to like collect all
You're
different
still
colored
holding
ones of them. And I'm still kind of just like, when he saw me for the first time, my arm like this one kind of went over the top of the other gemstones, they were all lined up like this, and I just kind of went like this.
And he's like he points at one and it sort of gently glows. He said, "I pulled that one out the belly of a bullet." And then that one I created in someone's brain.
Well,
That
you
one,
can keep that one.
no, it's still valuable. It's still technically exactly what it is. It's bloodstone. So that one is not what you think it is, and it has no value on this plane. But you could do some fun stuff with it if you do enough research or if you manage to go to the plane that it's from. And the one he's pointing at is clearly a gemstone, but it's glowing from the inside and it has a bunch of like it appears to be rock like seams all through it. He says, "Well, it can fuel all sorts of advanced technology and things like that, but I don't know if it functions on your home plane. Speaking of which, if you'll allow me," and he offers his hand to you.
Okay, I take it.
He holds any thinks for a second. Oh, okay. I know exactly who you are then. Your father would be very angry with me, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
How do you know who my father is?
For someone like me, you have to know. Because the plane that you're from, and many other planes, he is their progenitor, the father to many. And he values, surprisingly, for a djinn, he values his children highly. And what I'll say is, just in case he's looking, the gems that you're taking are a gift from me to you.
So I can still
Just
take the gems, I say, because I'm
yes,
like
you
trying to
you.
grab more with my spare hand.
I will say, don't
I'll
take too
research.
many. Don't take too. You can only hold so much. But we will see each other again soon. 'Cause there's something I need you to get me.
Are we talking like my soon or your soon? Because I feel like we have different
Your
concepts of
soon.
time.
You're
Okay.
going to Sunspire at some point, correct?
Yes.
There's a man who has a gem. I need his gem, and I will pay you for it.
What color? What size? We're talking about. What are you going to use it for?
You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
I promise you, you'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
It's a gem that is unlike any other that I've ever seen. I will pay you for it. I'm not paying him for it. If he wants to give it to me, he pays with his life. I'm giving you the opportunity to give it to me for money.
I get to keep my life.
Of course. I'm not going to anger your father. I'm not I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Aren't we all?
To a degree. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck explaining that to your allies. And he snaps his fingers, and you appear like sitting up with a glass of orange juice and a handful of gems on the carpet as Ramleth is like,
Do I have like a blanket on me or anything like that while
no,
I was sleeping?
you're just chilling.
Oh, I'm just chilling. I'm excited.
Hey, I look right at you. Where the fuck did you get that?
Where'd you get that?
Where'd I get what?
The things in your arm.
You mean Cheeto?
Yep. That's what I meant. That same. Same.
Well, he turned into some dumbbells, so I've been working out. Obviously, what that you can't avoid this question. Where did you get all those gems from?
They were a gift from someone in my dream named Mr. Worth. I don't know who he is or how it occurred, but apparently he knows my father.
Who's your father?
Just well-known man. Yeah.
Well, is he famous?
Is Donk awake?
Bureaucrat.
Yeah, dog is definitely awake after this conversation.
I
We
wanted
just
to.
start yelling at each other. Where'd you get that from?
Where the hell do you get that from, bro?
Orange juice. It's just orange juice. Would
I
you
was
like
trying to
some?
have a nice conversation with Salnazar, and you two are being very loud.
I apologize, Donk.
I don't
As I'm
apologize.
Thank
trying
you.
to like stuff the gems into my bag.
Hey,
Wait,
Because I don't want Donk asking questions too, you know?
Donk, she's hiding gold from us.
What?
Oh, I
When did you get rich, Nazma?
on God have no gold.
It's just all the gems.
Gems are not gold.
Gems can be
That's-
exchanged for gold.
Gems are truly not gold. I would definitely say they're a different set of values altogether.
Isn't
No one
it
asked
worth
you,
more
Ricky.
than gold?
Look, I don't even know how to explain it. Donk, it's like when what were the elephant people names again?
Loxodons.
The
They're
Loxodons.
Loxodons.
It's like when we had that one special night with the Loxodons, except this time I swear I
Uh-huh.
didn't take anything. But I was like teleported into another realm and everything that happened there came back with me, including these gems in glass of orange juice.
Wait,
Right.
so is Mr. Worth your ancestor?
No, he in no way
Mm.
implied that, but he knew my father, and so I assume they're frenemies, acquaintances in the same circle of some form. But I don't know anything more. I don't even think that's his real name. I think it's just an alias that maybe people in this realm know him by.
Who is this guy? Sorry, what does he look like?
Tattoos, just
He
straight up tatted.
his species was very much elven. You're not really sure what
Okay.
subtype, but he's very
Yeah.
much elven.
Like, looked similar to me, except tattoos all over his body.
He's a Genasi?
No, he's not exactly. I couldn't tell, but like some form of elf or.
Oh, elves!
Genasi.
Oh, I spit on the coffee.
don't
I
know
hate
if he's
those
an-
guys.
I don't know if he was an elf, but that's what I'm saying. He just looked like that, like very humanish, but not a human.
You gotta keep our ride clean. Donk is gonna pull out a rag and start scrubbing at the carpet. You can spit off of the carpet.
This is a lawn. This is
The
a
ground is
rental
down
carpet.
there.
Spit off the side of the carpet.
Well, it sounds like you had some sort of magic tree, which, as
Yeah.
a great wizard, Donk knows very much about.
What do you think causes them, Dunk?
Well, did you get into some sort of agreement, or did you sign your life away or your soul?
I did not. I made no yes or
Mm.
no's, no promises, no signatures. He simply gave me these gems as a gift and asked something of me in the future. But I
What?
technically didn't say yes to it.
What?
Donk, would I
Uh,
have Donk, Devin, would I have any ideas here
About what? About what happened to her?
about the nature of
this
just
dream
like
came about.
some sort of supernatural creature just giving gifts?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check. Anyone who wants to make an Arcana check to see if you
Roll it.
potentially understand what's
Fuck.
happening here.
Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad.
Easy.
But yeah, Ramlith, no idea. Between
Sounds
Donk
alright.
and Nazma, it's very. So here's the thing. There are entities that you can filter out. No genie, no fae. No, none of the warlock patrons, for obvious reasons. So it might just be like a powerful wizard that has like a demiplane somewhere, or potentially a dragon with how much gold. Did you describe the room or anything, Nazma, or what exactly? How much information are you giving?
I mean, I'm willing to give it up freely, but it's just like I'm reeling from all this information. Like, I don't know how to process it, so I don't know how to share it. So it's
Mhm.
like it needs to be directly or specifically asked
Mhm.
before I can like give it up.
Well, from your own 18, your sort of instincts point you toward a dragon or similar sort of entity, especially when you've seen what your father looks like and how absolutely massive he is
Mhm.
comparatively. It's like all evidence points to dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a dragon's horde to me. Mhm.
I
Mhm.
just
Dragon?
don't even know how I got there though. Like that's the
Oh.
craziest part about it. But it was filled, and like it wasn't just these gems, right? The gems were all I took, but they were like coins, every type of like currency, a bunch of treasures. You name it.
Yeah,
it
dragons
existed.
can be pretty greedy like that. They don't really care what kind of currency. They just take it all.
He kept saying it had like no value.
Oh.
To
Whoa.
him.
That's because
To him.
technically money doesn't really have a value except of what we associate it with.
Shut up, Ricky. What did he want from you,
Oh.
Nazma?
I didn't do nothing, Ramlith.
Ricky,
Well,
I
what do you
appreciate
mean?
it. Who? Who
Ricky,
don't? Yeah.
So
explain.
Donk, right.
Mhm.
basic economics, right? So I take this gold coin, and he shows you one of the gold coins of Dawnhaven, and he pulls out a gold star from Scovia, which is literally in the shape of a star. Both of these have the same weight, right? But an example would be good for this, right? So if we were to buy this magic carpet anywhere in the world, it would probably cost upwards of 10,000 gold, right? Where Scovia, the star, comes from, maybe they have loads of these and it's only worth 800 gold, right? That inherently means this piece of money is worth more than this piece of money.
What?
Mm.
Because the exchange rate, right? You could go to Scovia and buy loads of these flying carpets and then go sell them somewhere else and get more money because the gold in Scovia is technically worth more because somebody decided to make loads of magic carpets.
So you're saying he has too much gold?
He has so much money, he has so much literal currency that he doesn't care.
So why doesn't he give it all away? And then he would care about it.
Because dragons don't work that way.
Hmm.
Ramless seems mad from being ignored twice. Tries one final time. Nazma, what did he want from you?
I'm sorry, there's so much going on.
But more importantly,
But more
Nazma.
importantly, yeah, the exchange rate.
I'm
you
gonna
know?
shove dog off the fucking thing.
He asked me that, well, he told me that he would pay me if I got a gem off of someone else in Sunspire. But it was never like
What?
agreed that I would. He didn't tell me any information about this gem, nothing about this person. He said I'd know it when I see it, and that's it.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
How do you know you can trust him? What if the gem
I
is
don't-
like? What if it does? What if why you could just keep it? What if you just kept the gem?
I mean, or I could just not touch it.
Yeah,
and
that too.
I could just ignore it. Yeah. He said that he would kill the dude, the guy, the man, the bromie, the brother that has the gem.
What the hell?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. That dude would have to pay with his life, but he would pay me if I gave him the gem. And I asked him what it was for, and he didn't tell me.
Wait, but what would he pay you in? Because he doesn't view gold as having any worth because he has too much of it. So
But he
what's he
knows
gonna
that-
pay you in?
Gold is valuable for us, so he would pay us in gold because it is
Hmm.
worth to us. Yeah. But I'm also intrigued just to find out what this gem is, and maybe we could do some research and figure out what it is and what this person could be using it for.
Sure.
I don't like
Well,
it.
that's a resounding yes.
No.
Okay, yeah, we're all doing that apparently.
Gotta be careful with supernatural beings. They like messing with people. It's not good.
True, they
Mhm.
do.
Donk,
That's what my mentor told me. Hmm.
Yeah.
Donk,
yeah.
you understand that you're a supernatural being, right?
Huh? No, I'm just donk.
Yeah, but you're a powerful wizard, are you not?
I'm going to be a powerful wizard. Hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So you're not quite there yet, right? So
No,
you're on
not
your way
yet.
to being a supernatural being.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. And when I become a supernatural being, don't trust me anymore. Mm.
It's actually
Beings
not
that
a
get
bad.
too much power, you don't want to mess with them.
One thing I can tell you from personal experience is that weapons also considered that as well. There are some weapons that are very corrupting. I have personal experience with a friend of mine who died during the war in Airshell. His name was Mogamak. He ended up getting taken over by his sword. He became an entirely different creature altogether.
Sounds like he was weak.
Yeah, that's why you got to be careful with artifacts. Like,
Yeah.
you just can't pick any random thing you find on the ground and just attach it to your body because it can corrupt you and change you. You got to be wise about magic. Isn't that right, Salnazar?
Very true. Very true, Donk.
Yes, very wise.
Very wise. So wise.
Donk, your mind is a absolute fortress. There is no breaking you.
That's true. I work very hard on my mental fortitude with my mentor.
Mm-hmm. So you will one day become a great wizard.
Thank you, Nazma. I think so too. Especially now that I have Salnazar. So are
Yeah.
we gonna go get the gem?
I think it's like, it's not a pressing issue because you're kind of right, Donk. Obviously Salnazar was an outlier. Was a great artifact to toy with, but this gem, questionable.
No, Salnazar is different because Salnazar is family.
And we definitely knew that before we touched it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Maybe you didn't, but as a powerful wizard, I knew.
Where is the magic carpet currently heading?
It's currently staying close to the road because the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So you guys are like up here.
Oh, we're heading to Goldgrain, right? That's
Yep.
what you said. Yeah. Why are we going to Goldgrain again?
To get supplies in it.
Yep.
In it.
Shut up.
Isn't it?
Fuck off.
Ricky, you know your way around Sunspire.
I do.
You ever heard of something like this? Describe it to an Nazma. What was it?
I don't even know. All I know is that it is a gem, and when we see it, we will know. I don't know the color, the size. I don't know who has it. Nothing.
I know what
Where
it
it
is.
could be. You already know.
I do. Yeah, of course I do. I'm paid to know that. Or well, technically, I pay other people to know it. So the gemstone you're looking for is about yay big.
That's big.
It's on a giant pedestal at the very top of a tower where it generates enough light that at night time, the man who owns it can turn it on and it will illuminate the entirety of Sunspire.
Ooh.
All
Fuck,
right.
We have to take that.
I'm vetoing this. This is fuck. I'm not getting involved. I can.
But that would put if we took that would put everybody in darkness.
Oh no, Sunspire's not always in darkness, but if they need it, they can use it.
Yeah, but when you need it most, that's when you need.
That's when you need it.
When you need it most, that's when you need it, and that sounds bad.
Again, mental fortress for sure.
just seems like, I mean, like, I'm down. We go and get this gauntlet for Donk, right? Makes him stronger, supposedly. That's fantastic. I love that. This is just putting my life at risk for fucking nothing. I don't give a shit about gold. I only care about being stronger. If he was giving us a weapon or something, at least, maybe.
Ramlet, you can exchange gold for weapons.
I can also kill people for weapons.
Yeah, but that's illegal in most cases.
Not if I find them in a dark woods outside of cities.
No, it's very much still illegal, Ramlet. You can't just kill people just to kill people.
Well,
No, I think we should.
I would listen to Ricky. It sounds like he knows about illegally killing people.
sounds like Ricky wouldn't last 2 weeks in the Dominion.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
what
he
makes-
illegally
okay.
killed an orphanage. Yeah.
He did kill an orphanage.
Hold on, Ramlet. What makes you think I haven't been down there?
Huh. You're alive?
What about it? I know loads of people who've been down there and still alive.
Oh, yeah? Name one thing about the Dominion.
Oh, I know who the Sawtooth Serpent is. I've met him myself.
Okay, what The fuck?
What the fuck?
Ramleth, I've been adventuring for the last 35 years. I've seen every corner of this world. I've been
Actually,
every
go down an
underground.
orphanage.
I've been all over the place. Right? I've died 4 times
4 times? Why did they keep bringing you
I've-
back?
because I have people that love me.
Are you a lich?
No, Dunk. In
He's
order to be a
undead.
lich, you have to be a wizard, right? And then you have to go do a ritual to turn yourself into a lich later on. I'm not a
Oh.
lich. If I was a lich, I would be undead, and Ramleth, who's very clearly a paladin, would have major issues if I was undead because she'd know it.
Wait,
Sure.
Ramleth, if I became a powerful wizard and became a lich, would we not be friends anymore?
Devin, am I allowed to be friends with him? That doesn't oath break, does it?
Your god is not specifically anti-lich.
Okay,
I would
tight.
definitely say that.
All right, cool.
That her stuff is not specifically anti-lich.
That's boggers. Sorry.
Anti-donk is a different thing.
Donk, if you became strong in any capacity, then I might think you worthy of standing by my side.
Oh, okay. You hear that, Nazma?
Yeah.
We broke the ice. All I have to do is become a lich.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's press this motherfucker up. Let's go, Dunk.
Okay.
Step 1.
Ricky,
giant-
how would I become a
Step 2,
lich?
great
The,
lich.
the giant quest text comes across the screen to become a lich. Moves to the right, becomes smaller. New main
After
goal,
that,
become a
Kill
lich.
God. Step 3, become friends with Ramleth.
Well, I happen to know someone that we could go talk to about it if you want to while we're in Sunspire.
No, that's okay. I've got plenty of years of life left, so I don't need. There's no rush on becoming a lich just yet.
I'm just saying if you want information on it, I happen to know a subject expert.
Oh,
You don't have to become a lich to be my friend.
thank you,
You're
Nazma.
already
I
my friend.
appreciate that. Yeah, you hear that, Ramleth?
Mhm.
We're friends.
No.
Yes, we are.
No.
Wait.
This is an insufferable carpet ride.
Are we there yet?
Are we there?
Points
yet,
at the ground.
Rambo?
McDonald's.
Yeah, I'll get a double cheeseburger, please.
No,
At
it's not
4
from Burger
a.m.
King.
to ensure I have double fountains going on.
Oh my god.
What we'll do is we'll skip, unless you guys are going out of your way to do stuff
No.
over the next handful of days. This is going to take you about 3.5 days to get there. It basically cuts the ride time by half because of terrain and all the other stuff.
Don't teach me how to firebolt.
Okay, you hold your staff out like this, and you
What if I don't
say,
have a staff?
"Fireball."
Well, no. Donk.
Uh,
Donk.
yeah,
Donk. Look at your hand, Donk. Donk.
yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore. So what you do now
Oh.
is that's what I'm here for. You take your hand and you
Oh.
point it out like this, and then you choose a damage type, and then your beam will come out that. If you want it to be fire, it's fire. If you want it to be acid, it will be acid.
Can I try Salzano's on?
Wait, no. Here you go. You can have my staff. Because
Okay.
I've become so powerful, I don't need the staff anymore. See, watch. Fireball.
And a beam of fire shoots like a flamethrower out of his palm.
And he accidentally burns down an orphanage. No.
Hey, that orphanage was on purpose, but I didn't know
Oh,
there
sorry.
were children in it.
My bad.
Yeah,
I did
nobody
that wrong.
expects children to be in an orphanage, Nazma.
It wasn't. It hadn't been an orphanage for a long time.
Oh, Ricky. You'll get used to it, bud.
Since Ricky said he'd been to the Dominion, Ram must become a lot more sour. Like You know, in anime where there's like these little purple like animosity lines that kind of aura
Yeah.
coming off someone. That's kind of like Ramleth right now towards Ricky. Like she clearly wants something to do with him, but not on this stupid carpet.
Ramlet, are you jealous that somebody else has been to the Dominion besides you?
Why would I be jealous, Donk? That's my home. I grew up there. That's
I
my,
don't know.
I have
You
nothing to be
miss it?
jealous of. Ramleth looks back towards the direction that it used to be. It's better than this shithole. Yeah.
I'll only take mild offense then.
Well, it's all right. I mean, the Dominion's okay too. It's just very dark all the time.
Yeah, it's great.
And then you got the vines and all the other bad stuff down there. It's like everything wants to kill you.
That's how
Also, it's
the best
Australia.
warriors are made.
It's true. It's true. I'll give you that. How many people died in your Apex trial?
I wouldn't know who died.
No, you know. I know that you know.
I only know the people that I put down, but none of them died. Just one was maimed.
How many were not maimed but also died?
Oh fuck, Devin, I don't remember.
You have notes.
I have
You recorded it.
Notes.
This
I wrote down everything I did.
Reed's biography.
Yes.
Damn it, I
But
didn't
you-
write down who died.
Has to
There
read
were
5 million page dissertation.
I
there
wrote.
were no deaths in your Apex.
That's why I didn't write it down because there were no deaths.
Oh, so I guess it's really not that,
Yeah,
that makes
okay.
warriors,
We'll
huh?
restart the conversation. Who died? How many died? Oh, none died.
It's not that deadly then.
Yeah, not
You or in general?
from in general.
Oh. Congratulations. Well, I didn't mean to offend you at all, Ramneth. I didn't mean to do that. So I apologize.
Ramleth doesn't do well with apologies. She just kind of gets awkward.
It's fine. Well, we'll begin Gold Grain soon, and then I need to go talk to someone, and then we'll be off to Sunspire before you know it. Oh,
Who are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
need you.
talk to?
Oh, I have to talk to a man who owes me money.
Oh, are you an enforcer?
Of my own will, yes.
I've met a couple of enforcers. They're not very nice. You're
Oh,
much
no,
nicer
I
than the
like-
ones I
yeah.
met.
I like to be nice because I like to be cordial. When I come to you and I say, hey, you owe me money, if you don't give me money, then I take my money's worth of your body parts. Ramleth, I'm
Yeah.
going to need to get you a sword.
I don't want a sword. I have my
How
maul.
else- Yeah, can you break someone's legs off with your mole?
I
Is
can
that a thing
crush
that you
their
can do?
legs.
Yes, but they can still be repaired if you do that.
Well,
If you
no.
cut it off with the right kind of weapon, they can't grow it back.
Just admit he has a point.
But then I have to use a sword. That's not.
I'll get you an axe. Oh, you know what else? We could go to a blacksmith and get one side of your hammer turned into an axe, and then the other side can be all smashy.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
That sounds badass, Ramlet.
Yeah, I'm in.
You should do
because-
that.
You know me, I know a guy.
Guys, what are those weapons called? On string and it's got like a weight or like a spear type.
A
head
meteor
on it?
hammer?
No, it's
A kunai?
I don't know. I have to type that in. I don't know how else I can explain it.
It's just a spearhead on a string.
Yeah.
It's usually just called a kunai, depending on what culture you come from. Depending on what culture used it, it's usually just a kunai.
I just never knew. They're really cool. You just made me think about weapons, and my brain needed to know the answer.
Well,
Thank
the
you.
blunt versions are called meteor hammers,
That's really cool.
and then the spiked version is usually called a kunai, because it's like a specific kind of like spear tip that they use in Japan with that to do that kind of thing, and they're usually meant for climbing. as well. You could bury them into a wall really easily and then use it to climb up like a ninja.
All right.
I've had to do a lot of research about how
Okay.
this stuff works to play this game properly for a long time. So, I could be wrong though. There could be a whole new thing that you're thinking about that I don't know. So, the only ones that I know of are meteor hammers and kunais. So, we're gonna skip over because nothing can really happen to you. Like, there's really not a whole lot of encounters that we could have while you're just flying. So, actually, no, that's not true. Let's start it off with Nazma. Is high good or low good, Nazma?
Uh, Low.
Low? Well, go and roll me a D100, please.
How do I do it again?
You could what you could do actually. I added a module on the left side. There's a dice. If you click that, you can
Oh, yeah.
click that D100. Did you say the low was good?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Heck yeah.
I knew.
The day that you start, like the final day of your descent into Gold Grain, you are blessed by a rock. Not just a rock, a giant rock. So a rock is in D&D in terms a bird with like a 50-foot wingspan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a huge bird of prey. Is ROC is what it's called. And they are the original versions were so big that they could pick up boats, like literal ships. But the version that's next to you is a relatively smaller version
Wait,
of it.
I know the ones you're talking about. In Age of Mythology, when you play as the Egyptians, they're transport, and they have like little tents at the bottom, and you can transport your military with them.
Yeah, that's what a rock is. It's just a huge, enormously upscaled bird. Well,
I
you
got it.
see in Dawnhaven, they are protected animals because there are variants of them that are intelligent.
Okay.
And you are blessed with a sort of sign of good fortune within Dawnhaven that a rock sort of flies next to you. And it's just like checking you guys out. It's a small one. It's only like 40 feet wide, 40-foot wingspan. So it's not super
Only.
huge. Well, no, the big ones are up to 1,000 feet wide.
Jesus.
Like the big ones are known to like rip mountaintops off and destroy entire cities if they want to.
Can we befriend this dude? Can he be a part of our party?
Would you like to make an animal handling check?
Yeah. I'm gonna
I'm
get
only going to
fucking
allow
face
one
ripped off.
animal handling check for this.
Okay.
So if Nazma would like to, you can try.
At least
It
I didn't
sort
get my
of
face ripped off.
it looks at you curiously, and the coloration and sort of species of this rock specifically is a golden eagle. So it's a completely brown bird with a bright yellow beak, has black talons, and it sort of flies up closer to you. And yeah, it gets close enough that you realize the eyeball is like I want to say like yay big. And it just
Okay.
sort of looks at you specifically. And it puts its head over.
I
You
reach
can pet
out
it.
and
You
I
can
want
pet
to
it.
pat him. I like tentatively go to stroke his head.
And he puts its head down. And do you have any experience with birds in real life?
Not overly. No.
Do you know when they molt and the new feathers come in?
Yes.
And they have like little sheaths?
Yep.
It has a bunch of those on its neck feathers. And it's like, hey, help me me out.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I
help
need you
him.
to preen it.
Yeah. That's the word. I didn't know the word. I preen this absolute beast of a rock.
You preen it,
Yeah.
and one of the old feathers comes out. So you're like preening it, and you're like pulling stuff, and it lets you have one of its feathers. And this feather is like huge feather, right? And the funny thing is you look at it and you see it sort of wink at you, and then it flies away as you're holding this giant brown feather.
That's so cool. It fits in my bag, right? Even with all my gemstones, I have enough weight.
Volume-wise, it would not fit in your bag.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I still want to hang on to it.
Sure.
Is that worth anything? I ask.
I don't know. I don't even know, but how cool is that?
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah,
I can't believe I let you touch it.
I can really hear it in your voice.
That was really sick. Sorry, I'm not that excited.
Thanks,
To
Rambo.
the right person, you could sell it for quite a bit, I think.
That's what I'm thinking. At last, you don't even have to steal that one.
Yeah, we don't even have to take the gem now, huh?
I was taking a nap. Where'd you get the big feather from?
The giant bird that was just flying next to us.
Oh,
Called a rook.
it was a giant bird.
There was. Yeah. You would have loved
Oh.
him. So you know who would have
Mm,
loved him?
I don't like birds.
Oh, yeah. That little freak really missed out.
Yeah, he really fucking missed out.
Who are you talking about?
He's already forgotten.
He's forgotten that.
Oh, you're talking about
remember.
Ruru, right?
Ruru.
Ruru. Yeah, he does
Ruru
like
would've loved him.
animals. It's a
He
little
would've loved
weird. He
God.
likes them too much.
I mean, I should maybe try and keep this feather away from him when we see him next.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with the feather?
I don't know.
I know a
Dude,
guy
Stick it
who
in your
could go
belt.
see in gold grain. Who could do something with it.
Wow, you know a lot of people.
He does
I-
know a lot of people.
Well, in certain circles, they call me the Kingpin, but we're gonna not say that out loud
Yeah,
ever
that's not a
again.
circle I want to be a part
Ever
of.
again. If anyone would like to make a history check about the Kingpin, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yeah. -1. I got a 1.
Short one.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's kind of fitting.
Dude.
I mean, you're
It's
fucking
kinda fitting for-
underground. What do you know about our fucking politics and culture?
Bitch.
Yeah, that is very
The
fitting, actually.
overlanders.
I know a lot.
Donk, you only know the Kingpin as like a sort of rumor in the circles that you've rigged. He's only like a sort of like elf on the shelf that if you do anything, the Kingpin knows it. And a lot of like elderly moms and grandmas use the Kingpin as an idea that if you do something messed up, he'll tell Father Snow, and then Father Snow will not give you presents.
Oh no, you're the Kingpin.
That's the name they gave me. And Nazma,
Oh.
you know the Kingpin as basically the spy master, like of all spy masters. He has spies in every place in this world. Like every city, every encampment, there's somebody that he knows. And he has a way of communicating with anyone at any given moment. And basically, if there's an issue that he has to deal with personally, it's kind of a big deal.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Kingpin, I'm sorry. I know I was wrong to steal that loaf of bread, but I was kind of hungry and nobody was gonna eat it. It looked like it was just sitting there. I'm sorry I stole it. I didn't know better.
Donk, it's
I'm
okay.
don't kick me off the magic carpet, Mr. Kingpin.
Donk, I don't even know what you're talking about, Mike.
Whoa, but they told me that you know everything.
I don't. That's a good thing I
He
don't,
knows-
because I don't want to know it.
A lot
Okay,
of people that know a lot of things.
that was just a story Donk made up. That never happened. I didn't do that.
It was a test, right, Dunk?
Yeah, it was a test to see if you knew truth.
Or if he is lying.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I was lying.
What the
I guess we
fuck
could
is going on? I'm so confused.
You know,
He's the Kingpin. He knows all the good things
What?
you do and all the bad things you do. So he probably knows a lot about you, Ramlet.
I've never heard of him before in my life, apparently, according
Yeah,
to the
I
dice.
how much does what are the secret circles in the underground that you might have a say in, Kingpin? Ricky, what do we call you now? What do
Just
you
call me
like?
Ricky. Just call me
Yeah.
Ricky. Just
Right, we're not
Ricky.
supposed to say the name off the magic carpet.
Please.
Isn't that right, Donk?
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I know a guy in the Dominion. I have a man. I have two men, technically, a woman and a man. Well, one of them is quite powerful, and he has a position high up in some hierarchy about whether or not traders can be sent into the Dominion or they're accepted. So I know a guy that keeps track of everyone that goes in and out of the Dominion. For example, I know that Ramleth came out of the Dominion exactly 7 days ago. 7 days ago as of right now.
Oh.
She came alone, and she only had a backpack, she had a non-magical mole, and she had a basic kit to come up here. She was granted that approximately 6 days before that, and that's where she's been. She went directly, surprisingly, directly to Stronghold to take part in the thing. That's what I know about Ramleth, because of my men.
Only 6 days ago.
Ramla's fist tightened. She does not like that you know things about her. Nor does she like the idea that someone from above ground knows or has a guy in the Dominion sharing information. She looks mad, but she also thinks she shouldn't start a fight on carpet.
And doesn't know the Kingpin.
I don't know
Ramlet, does
anything
that
about the
mean-
Kingpin. That means nothing to Ramleth.
Ramlet, does that mean your eyes hurt? Because like when I'm in the dark and then I go outside in the light and the light is so bright it hurts my. Is that like it for you?
Yeah, the sun sucks. Sun is
Oh.
awful.
Oh, actually, because of that, I have a thing for you. Don't worry. And he goes into his pocket. He has a coat that has like tons of pockets in it. Literally so many pockets in the coat.
Holy
He
shit.
comes in and he pulls out a pair of sunglasses. Hands them to you.
Oh, you look so cool.
I don't take them instantly. I'm just like, why?
So, you've been adapted to the dark, and you came out here, and the sun is very bright. Just put them on. Just put them on. Just trust me. Just put them on.
Such a
They're
weird...
life changing.
Life change.
I hesitantly reach out and take the sunglasses. I look at them. I say, what?
Just put them.
What?
Put them on your nose. The little part here. He points at it. Put it on your nose, and then put the other ones over your ear.
I know what glasses are.
Do you?
You see a lot of people wearing reading glasses.
Yeah, but you've never seen these before, have you?
No, I don't need reading glasses.
They're not reading glasses. They're glasses that make the sun dimmer.
I put them on.
You can make the sun dimmer.
For one person.
Oh.
Don't look at it, Donk. I need you to not look directly at the sun.
Oh.
And as you put the glasses on, you notice that the whole world dims, and it like your eyes no longer hurt, and it just feels amazing.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Who made
you
these?
Look so cool.
Hey, yo!
I know a guy.
You know a lot of guys.
Well, no, it's not a guy in this case. It's a thing. It's like a. So imagine that you have an alchemist, right? And then he's got a guy, but his guy is actually an ooze that's alive. But the ooze understands everything there is to know about prisms and other sciencey bullshit. And all he does is make stuff for people. And he made those sunglasses, and I killed some guy, and I took them off him, and I was like, what are these for? And I put them on, I was like, oh, that's neat. I don't need it, but in case I meet someone, fortuitous, you could say, I met someone, and here you go.
All right. I look directly at the sun.
It actually is not painful to do so.
Oh my god.
Punk also looks at the sun to see if the sun is dimmer.
Stop. No.
Oh.
Donk, stop. Donk. All right. So I'm gonna have to contact my guy and get Donk some sunglasses.
I want to stand up and flex my
while
muscles.
we're here, Nazma, while we're here, do you want some sunglasses as well?
Why not? We can all look at the sun together then.
Sure.
Good enough for the whole party.
Dude, I want to stand up and pull the biggest power flex and just say, I have defeated the sun!
Wow, that's so cool.
I'm staring
Sarah's
directly
next.
at it.
Right.
Wait, I think I can
We're
put
coming
it
up
on my
on gold
mouth.
grain. I need everyone to remember, no Kingpin, just Ricky.
Yes.
Okay,
sir,
just
sir.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Nice. That's awesome.
You guys get down off the carpet. It rolls itself up and goes into its case that I think Donk has on his back, right?
Yeah.
And you're in Gold Grain. Gold Grain is I want to say, a fairly decent sized city. And as you approached it, I want to say the couple, like 50 or so miles outside of the main city area are all farms. So this is some of the most, like, when you're looking at the soil that's beneath your feet, it's black because of how rich the soil is with nutrients and everything else that it can come here. So basically everybody farms in Gold Grain. So nearly all of the produce that's produced in Dawnhaven is produced in Gold Grain, or at least like 75% of it is. There is some everywhere else, but that's just for those specific towns and or cities. So
Damn it.
a lot of it is all just produced here. And now that it's springtime, none of the fields are like specifically sprouting or anything, but they've begun to plow and prepare the fields for growth. What do you guys do? Because you're landing outside the city walls. They're not really walls. They're more like palisades, or sometimes not even that, just fences.
Can I pull Ricky aside?
Sure.
Yay! Ramleth, when we get off the carpet, Ramleth wants to grab Ricky by the arm and pull him away from the other two.
Sure.
Okay. And then I pull him aside out of earshot and I say, look, you seem to know a lot of people and you've been to the Dominion. I want you to tell me everything you know about where the pit vipers are.
I don't know. But if you give me a bit, and I'll get back to you on it.
How long's a bit?
I don't know. I need to ask some people, and they need to figure out what tools that we have available, because it could be as simple as me asking someone, and then they find out that where they are immediately, or it could be that a person needs to ask a person who needs to ask a person, and so on and so forth, until we can figure out where they are. But what I could say is that we will find them eventually. I can't promise you how long it's going to take.
Okay.
And I apologize for that. But you have to remember, they've been adventuring for a long time. For me, likelihood points to not on this plane, which makes it a lot more difficult for them to be pinpointed.
What the hell?
Because if they're on this plane, we can just cast a single spell. It will tell us the general area, the general direction that they are from us. If that doesn't work, that immediately becomes more complicated.
What? Do you know where they were last seen?
It's somewhere in Scovia, way up north.
Ah, it's so annoying.
At least that's the last time I've heard of them. But I don't know. They could be anywhere. That's a problem. Is they are known to have multiple planes of amulet of the planes, which means that they can teleport between planes willy-nilly.
Okay.
But I promise, I will look into it.
I appreciate that. She says, looking away from you.
Also, another thing is you should know that your mate, Ceres, is going north
That
towards Airshell for some reason.
for some reason.
Yeah. At least that's where she left after you guys had your scuff, your tiff, your battle.
Fuck. What's even north for her? Okay.
There's a lot north.
Guess we won't see her for a long time then. Good.
Probably.
I will be so much stronger the next time we meet. Yes!
Is that it? Is that all?
Yeah. No.
All right. We'll be in touch.
She can't get the thank you out.
I'll take that as a thank you. Well, right, let's go. And he pulls his pack on, and he tightens up his straps. You good to go, Nazma?
Yep.
Donk,
ready.
how you feeling?
Good. Where are we going?
We're going into the town. What do you mean?
No, I thought you were gonna take someone's leg off or something.
Oh no, we have to go into the town to do that. So we need to get our implement changed. Meaning we gotta go to the blacksmith first. Right. Ramleth, everyone, follow me. You guys walk in, or you start to walk toward the gate. And the gates are usually either large palisades, stone, metal. In this case, they're just an open and exit and entryway that has like a large metal sort of cow, like what we consider like a modern sort of small gate that's just there to stop vehicles from entering. And the second that they go, he nods at one of the guards. One of the guards nods back, and you guys just walk in. Where, as far as you've seen, everyone is charged some sort of thing for whether it's they have cargo or their bags are searched. You guys just walk in, no issue.
Dongle lean over and whisper to Nazma, "That's the power of the Kingpin right there."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. Here we are. You guys get inside and you get like 100 feet away from the gate, and he turns around and he says, "Right. So, what I need you to do is look out for a goblin. He's a slimy little bugger. What we're going to do is we're going to threaten to drown him, because I know that he doesn't like water. But luckily we've got a big river and a floating carpet, right? A little bit of implementation in the right way. If it doesn't work, we're going to start chopping his fingers off. But first thing that we need to do, all of this is threatening. We don't actually do these things, Nazma. I saw the look on your face. Don't worry. I don't do these things myself. I send skulls to do that. Imagine a
great.
version of me, but he's 9 feet tall and he weighs 600 pounds. Right? Imagine that man is usually with me. But this time, I've got Remlith, I've got Donk, and I've got you. So what we're going to do is we're going to leverage the fact that there's 4 of us against one slimy little knob. So, to the blacksmith, and he points, and there's a large, like, light gray smoke coming out of a smokestack nearby. As you guys traverse this sort of, it would be closer to say that the town itself looks closer to like a Wild West village than it does anything else. Right? There are it's very much a trading post or a very marketable area in most cases. So a lot of the people here are traders. There's lots of carts and vendors and saloon style bars, that kind of thing. It's very open. And the blacksmith is basically just a covered building with columns, and everything is exposed on the inside. And there's 3 people working, there's 2 very, very strong looking women and a very old looking dwarf. When I say old looking dwarf, he has his beard braided and then looped 3 times. So his beard is well over like 10 or 12 feet long. And it's just in a pouch in his apron. And he's got goggles on, and literally you can't tell what color skin he has because it's just soot all over his body. And one of the large, muscular, they're all orcish women. The 2 women that work there are both orcs, so they're very, very muscular, and they turn to you as you enter. What do you need?
Hello.
Greetings.
We need some. He'll look at Ricky. We need some
I know you can do it, Donk. I have faith in you. You can talk to her.
armaments.
But yeah, what kind do you need?
I don't know.
Speaking of, hold on. You're an orc, are you not?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, there's one of us here. And the other woman like takes her goggles off and puts them on her head, and she turns and she bites her lip. She's like, and they both walk over to Donk, and they're like, "So, what's your name?" And they're both like super built, like very very strong.
That's so funny.
Donk. My name's Donk.
Donk? What a name. It's a very strong name, Donk. And what do you do? I like your glove.
Thank you.
That's a sick glove.
Thank you.
Actually, it's a gauntlet.
It's my grandpa.
Yeah, I know the difference between a gauntlet, lady. Okay?
Well, you call it a glove. That's all I'm saying.
It's a glove. It's a glove with armor on it.
It's my grandpa.
Sure. Genuinely, with this world, wouldn't surprise me. What are you doing here?
Look at Riki again. What are we doing here?
Ramleth, would you like to take over for a second?
I forgot.
We're here to chop off your fingers and
No,
break
No!
your kneecaps.
No!
Sorry.
I forgot what was the
No,
initial
what
thing
we
we had to do?
Show him your hammer. Show him the hammer.
Oh, we're threatening.
No,
No.
you guys are so bad at this whole thing. Right. So
We wanted to make a hammer into an axe.
Oh, that's what we're here for.
Oh, well, that's easy. Is it magical?
Sorry, I pull out my maul.
Donk doesn't know.
Is it magical?
No, it's not magical. Wait, it's not magical.
Can I see it?
Yeah,
It is magic, right?
It's +1, so it's
you got
magical.
the
Oh,
plus
it's
one.
magical because it's +1. I didn't know that. All right, whatever. I pull out my maul and I look very possessive over it. I kind of like hold it out to them, but like I don't want to give it over. I'm kind of, you know, when you like show someone your phone, but you're holding it with a death grip.
You're like, look at this, but like,
Like, you're really holding it as this Ramleth with her maul.
One of the strong ladies, the one with the goggles on her forehead, comes over, puts her hand on your shoulder, and goes, "Okay, I can see that you're attached to it. I just need you to let go so we can start working on it, because we can make one half of this into an axe. It's not an issue. I just need you to let go."
I don't really.
Please don't swipe with my maul.
I don't trust them. And I kind of look at Ricky and I just go, I didn't know they were gonna be orcs.
What does that matter at all? What does it matter?
Oh, it's because she's racist.
Donk also looks at Riki. I didn't know there would be orcs.
All right, Donk. You know that you're an orc, right? That these are your
Yeah.
people. These are like your culture.
Yeah, but
No,
I didn't know
but
they
here's,
would be.
here's the fun thing that we
I
know
didn't know
for a
they
fact.
would be female and
Here's-
so
well,
strong.
Well, here's the thing, though, is we know for a fact that Donk has somewhere to stay tonight, right, ladies? And they both grin really wide.
I have a book. Donk will hold up his book.
And the one that's like literally looking at you, Ramleth, is like, "Please, give me the hammer, and I promise I will get it back to you tonight."
If you break it, I'll break you. I'll let go of it.
I'll make if I break it, I'll make you a new one.
It's a promise, not a threat. I mean, it's a threat, not a promise. What?
It's both. It's a threat and a promise. Okay.
And she takes your hammer gingerly and like tests the balance on it. It feels a bit off for some reason. And she takes over the dwarf, and the dwarf like grabs the whole thing one-handed and is like, "It does feel off. A little bit. We'll fix it. We'll fix it." And he's like literally like not waving it around willy-nilly, but like in a very specific way. And he's the most deft dwarf that you've ever seen, and it's actually quite spectacular.
Is he doing the knife thing where they spin the knife in the palm of their hand? Is he doing that?
He's doing it with a
whole
two-handed
last
weapon.
wall?
He's just like,
How's he hold it one-handed? I want to hold it one-handed. I could hold it one-handed.
You know.
He's a dwarf.
I'm
He's a
dwarf.
dwarf and he's doing it.
Oh.
And they get working on your hammer. Right. Now that that's done and we got it taken care of, which I will pay for, by the way, I'll get it fixed. Right. What we got left on the checklist? We got to find the little knob. So he's supposed to be a herder. So he's supposed to have a flock or some sort of like animal thing going on. We need to find the smell of animal shite, and we're gonna go over there. Donk, use your nose. Figure it out.
Okay. Is there any rules against flying in the city?
They prefer it if you didn't do it. But if
Oh,
we send you up by yourself, should not be an issue. I'm giving you permission, Donk. Don't worry.
okay.
Do it.
Dunk will roll out the. He'll roll out the magic carpet.
Carpet.
Yeah, I'm very
Make
good
a-
at smelling. Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check, Donk, at advantage.
Roll it. Holy fuck!
Wow, it's a good thing that was advantage. Holy.
Oh,
Wow,
Dunk's
one
like a
hand
fucking
is-
bloodhound.
I think he's got it, and you see that Donk literally turns and he just starts beelining, and Ricky starts running to keep up with him. Come on, girls, let's go.
It's wet. Oh, I can smell. I can smell the animal
And you
poop.
get over to a section that's just a bit outside, like the farthest edge. So Gold Grain is set up in like a big circle, but there's like a little like nub that comes off the side of it to house stuff for like a stock show or exchange, that kind of thing. And a lot of it is just animals over there, where they're storing a lot of animals. And as soon as you get there, you notice that there's a little goblin. He's a little green skin, big ears, little chubby guy. He turns around, and the moment he sees Ricky, he literally turns to run. What are you guys doing?
I cast command.
Oh, really?
Am I close enough, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Pass it.
Grovel.
Grovel?
Yeah.
Oh,
Always grovel. Never anything else. It's fun to watch people fall to their knees.
Oh, he rolled a 3. Okay. The second you literally run up, and the second he turns to run, you go grovel, and you guys hear it like echo throughout this sort of area, and he immediately turns and gets on his knees and just is quiet. Like he's literally just bowing in front of you. Nazma, what are you doing?
Me, I'm just watching this happen. Like, Ramleth was so quick with it. I was gonna shout, "Hey, stop!"
You're like, hey, stop, and he just stops after she's
Yeah, he's
like,
already like
"Grovel."
groveling. Yeah.
And Ricky
What?
was like, he turns to Ramleth. Good catch. Right, don't get down here.
okay. Dunk will fly his carpet down right in front of the guy, in the front of the goblin.
I need you to get off because I need you to pick him up.
Okay. I'll hop down and pick up the goblin.
You pick him up. He only weighs like 20 pounds.
he's gonna say in goblin and be like, "Hello, my name is Dunk, and I'm going to be your interrogator today."
Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of Ricky.
Ricky looks down at him. All right, Shovel Snot. We're going to the river. And he looks up. And you can see in his eyes, they immediately start to tear up.
Oh, these are the legs we were gonna break.
Yeah.
No, this is the body we're gonna drown and leave in the river.
Gotcha.
He looks up at you like, please don't.
You know what he wants. Give
Well-
it to him, Shovel Snot.
Well, Ramleth, I need you to turn your spell off, please. We've got him.
Okay.
He's good to go.
I-
I need him to talk to me. Donk, have at it.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, were you at the river?
You're able to. Yeah, there's a bunch of like capillaries and other rivers that they use to farm here. So
Okay. Okay, Shovel Snot, you're going in the water now. And he'll just slowly lower him.
Stop.
FIFA.
Okay. Wait, I'm not
I
supposed to take orders from you. He'll keep lowering him. He'll look at Riki. He keeps on getting him lower and lower and closer to the water.
Just dunk him in for a moment and then pull him out.
Okay. Dunks.
Ricky, I understand that you're upset with me. And I want you to understand that the goal is in the bank. It's us, Mark. I'll give you the key to my safety deposit box. You can take it. I don't want to die.
What's in the safety deposit box?
I would assume it's either gold or something that's worth a lot of money. But this little guy should know that if it's not what he says it is, that literally I will throw you to hell. I will put you in a hole that goes to hell and you will never return.
Oh,
He's like, I am willing. Okay. I'll give you the key to my safety deposit box, and then I will give you the money. I have some of it. I don't have all of it, but I have some of it. Here. He's like, I need you to let go of my arms, Donk. I just need you to let me go for a minute.
I don't take orders from you. You're not my manager.
Ricky looks at Donk and he goes, well, just slap him until he drops it or something.
Okay. He'll hold him up with one hand and just kind of slap him around.
Well,
Dungeons
there
and
it
Jungles
is. And he
cogs.
points down as like a small coin purse hits the ground. Ricky walks over, picks it up, looks inside. Well, Shovel Snot, it turns out that you still owe me half. I'm not taking your stupid safety deposit box unless you got like a phylactery or something else really valuable in there. No. So you owe me half. Same time, 6 months, I'll see you. If you leave here, I will know, and I will find you. And next time, it won't be nearly as pleasant because, as you know right now, your life is only worth about 4,000 gold. So, you have 6 months. Let's go, Donk. Put him down.
Okay. As he puts him down, he'll ask him in Goblin, were you a bad gambler or something? How did you rack up 4,000 gold debt?
No, Donk. It was 8,000, and he
Oh.
took 4 of it. And yes, I gambled. Like an idiot, I gambled. And I lost, so I'm working on it right now. Literally right now. And he's like
Oh.
wiping the water off of his face.
Well, no hard feelings. I
Of-
was just copying what other interrogators did to me, so I kind of know how the whole thing goes.
What
Mhm.
happened to you, Donk? I'm
Oh,
not
I'm a
gonna-
big gambler too. I understand.
Ricky looks at you. He's like, Donk, you are an enigma wrapped inside of a question. I don't
Oh.
understand it at all. But it's fine. It's
Wait,
fine.
he'll say in Goblin. Wait, do you understand me?
Yes, Donk, I speak 9
Oh.
languages, and Goblin is very simple comparatively to some of them.
Yeah, it's a lot like Orcish. Yeah,
It's all a bit green in it.
yeah. It's all a lot of oh and a lot of
That's pretty much the way you talk normally anyway. Suppose anyone can understand you regardless. But either way, what are we doing in Goldgrain? We've done my mission. What do you guys want to do? Nazma, what you got planned? You want to see if someone will buy those pretties off you?
Yeah, sure.
How's your orange juice?
Finished.
No.
Delicious.
Anytime that you drink the orange juice, the cup refills automatically.
Wait, what? Do you want some?
I would love some. And he takes a swig and he watches it as it refills itself slowly.
Is it always
is-
orange juice?
No, if you look at it, it's got buttons. And he like looks at the handle. He shows you. He's like buttons. This one says milk. This one says water.
Milk.
This one. What? This one says beer. And you got. Is that blood? I can't tell. I can't read it, but it might be blood. Let's
Do
stay
anything,
away from
Dunk?
that one. Then he hands you the cup back.
Dunk, Ramlet?
Me, I'll take it.
Hot.
Ramlet, Ramlet
the
wants
milk,
it.
The milk button's broken. Though.
No, Ramlet instantly
Yes,
takes it and
no,
presses the milk button.
LTM.
Ramlet instantly takes it and presses milk.
Wait,
gonna
does
drink-
it become like a milk orange mixture?
What happens when I hit
No.
it, take it, and press the milk?
It basically washes itself out. And then milk starts coming out of the bottom of the cup.
Yippee!
Cow falls from the sky and you have to milk its teeth
I'll do it.
and fill the cup up.
Ramlet drinks a very nice cold glass of milk.
What kind of milk is it? Is it goat milk or is it cow milk or is
breast
it
milk?
Could be human.
is it breast milk?
It could be human milk for all we know. Is it sweet?
Can I
Is it warm?
Yeah.
Is Ramlet privy to the type of milk that is in there?
Make an animal
Perception
handling check.
Yippee!
Something I know you're not good at.
Fuck, I have a
There's-
+1.
There's got to be.
Oh,
Why
it
do
does
I
appear
roll
to be.
good on
It,
this?
it does appear to be cow's milk.
It's cow's milk, guys. I
Unfortunate.
take another swig.
Yeah,
Mm.
sounds like that's the taste of those udder teats.
I point at Nazma. I say you should try drinking this more, so you'll have strong bones. You pathetic, weak, whatever you are.
I snatch my cup back and I pour the milk out in front of her.
It
and I
just
refill
refills it.
I refill it with orange juice.
Wait, do
Ramlet, are
water
you okay?
ganassi have bones?
Everyone has bones except for oozes and bugs. Donk.
Anything that has an
Oh. I
exoskeleton.
thought maybe you were made of water.
What? Why would? How would she
out.
be made of water?
I'm
What
not.
are you
Who
talking
knows?
about?
It's like hard water, like ice. Maybe she makes hard water and it has a form. You never seen a snowman before?
You'd be right. That's logic I cannot fuck with.
Donk. Like I said, a question wrapped inside of an enigma.
Mm,
I
mm.
don't understand it at all. But that's a nice cup. I'd give you a couple. I'd give you a couple gold for that thing.
I'm okay, thank you though.
Well, do we want to go find someone for your pretties, or what you want to do?
Yeah, sure.
Why are you helping
Yeah,
us so
let's
much?
make some money.
He wants a cut.
I want. Ricky, why are you helping us
no.
so much?
Well,
Because
we did help
Ramleth.
him.
Ramleth, fun fact, right? It pays to know people. So, the more adventurers that you know, the more things you can understand and the more stuff you can get into. For example, let me give you an example as you're like walking farther into town. If you were to come by, let's say, a bunch of stolen equipment or equipment from dead adventurers that may or may not have a bounty on it or something, it pays to know someone like me who can wash it, clear it up, make it no longer stolen, and then give you money for it, right? Some people would call it fencing, some people would call it money laundering. It just depends on what you're doing. So, it pays to know people who can do things for you, favors, like sunglasses, right? You didn't know those were a thing until I showed you. It pays to know people. And the fact that you know me makes me a resource to you, and then makes you a resource to me.
When you mentioned the sunglasses, Ramlet did a little flick of her head to give attention to them, but they fall off her face, so she has to bend over to pick them back up.
We do need to get those adjusted when we get to Sunspire, so they actually fit you. But-
Donk would like to when the party starts going back. Donk wants to go back to shovel snot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to ask him, "Hey, is there any good place to gamble here in Gold Green?"
Even if I were privy to that information, Donk, I'm not telling you because you don't want to get in with these people. Not here.
Why not? I've been in with these people before.
You have not, Donk. You've not been in with these people.
I've been drowned before.
Donk, don't just go saying that information. Donk. Don't gamble here. I'm not telling you. Go away.
Should have left you in the river.
Wow.
Donk will sulk back to his party.
Oh, Donk's back.
He is.
Donk left.
Donk, what took you so long?
I just was having a conversation with my new friend Shovel Snot.
That guy you drowned? I don't think he wants to be friends with you, Donk.
No, he understands it's just a job. I have been drowned by enforcers before, so I didn't blame them. They're just doing their job, you know.
What could you possibly have done to do that?
I did some gambling.
Donk. All right,
Yeah.
Ramleth, and Nazma.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that you go into civilization, I need you to keep an eye on this man and don't let him gamble.
Why do I care if
Okay.
he gambles?
Hey,
Or
Donk,
not.
I'll gamble you for the gauntlet.
What?
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 So I actually didn't hear you. What?
I said I'll gamble you for the gauntlet.
No, I don't think you're supposed to gamble
Correct
people like
answer.
property. That's called slavery.
Correct. Well,
Oh my god.
weird way to get there, but correct answer. That's what you tell anyone that asks.
So,
Mhm. But if you want to play dice sometime, I've got some gold.
I got some gems.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of gold soon.
right. So, here we are. And you guys get to this small sort of cart. There's a small cart parked in between two buildings. Okay. And it's a very luxurious looking cart. It's very tall. And it's very sort of awkward looking. And Ricky walks up and he knocked 3 times. And you guys wait a second. He's like, hold on, just wait for it. And a moment later, like a minute or two later, the doors open. And a very tall, like 10-foot tall, lanky man walks out. And he says, greetings, Ricky. How can I help you, sir? And this guy's very energetic. He has a very large cane. He's dressed in like a 3-piece suit. He has a top hat. And he has a long white mustache that's been curled multiple times. And he steps out and he looks down at you guys. And Ricky goes, right, we need to sell some pretties that she got from some guy. Oh, pretties, you say? Show me, young water ganassi. Show them to me. And he puts out his hand, and his fingers are like this long, and they're like, it looks like a person, but you stretched him out.
I couldn't
Why do you
pay-
look like one of those people from those magic mirrors?
Because of my cart. I am what they call the menagerist. If you need an outfit to fit a culture, or just an outfit to look amazing, you call me. I come to you, I solve your problems, I buy gems, I buy gold in its raw form, and I partake in the magical and arcane nature of anything that can be procured. So, show me the pretties. And he puts his hand out.
Pull them all out. And I only want to pull out the ones that Mr. Worth didn't describe to me. I
Okay.
think there was the Bloodstone was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I only pull out like 3 of them.
Sure. He looks at each of them. Ooh, this is an emerald. And he has he flicks his head, and a little like magnifying glass comes down from the top of that, from the top hat. Pure, almost unnaturally so. Is that? I will buy that one for 1,000.
Okay. Wait.
He
I
puts-
look at
Wait, we
Ricky,
want
I
more
look at
than that.
Ricky.
We want 1,500.
Do you know what this is?
Very.
We look at Ricky.
Ricky looks at you. He's like,
Hey.
"This is your deal. I'm not doing nothing here."
Donk, ask Salazar if he knows what it is.
Hey, He's just kind of like mumbling to himself. Hey, Salazar, do you know what that is?
I can't see it. No.
It's fine. Bramleth is ready to step forward and bullshit. she wants to look mega intimidating against this 10-foot man who's much taller than her. She says, "That is an incredibly rare gem that we went to many hard lengths to obtain. You know,
Yeah.
it's almost priceless, really. The fact that we're willing
she
to
said-
part with it means that it is worth far more than 1,000 mere coins."
Okay. You're looking to haggle, I see. Here's the thing, okay?
Mm.
What I
Now,
have
here's the thing,
upon
okay?
well, my hat, I have an apparatus that tells me exactly what these things are. Would you like to try on this apparatus so you can see for yourself?
I'm not putting any weird hats on my head.
I'll do it.
I like to wear the hat. Okay.
He takes everything he does is very wide and very like. He takes his hat off and he turns it around and puts it on your head. He pulls the little spyglass down and it shrinks. It conforms to the size of you.
That's so cool.
And he puts the little eye of spyglass down and he puts the stone in front of you. And a literal information readout as to what it is shown on the spyglass, like on the little magnifying glass.
Amazing.
This is an emerald that is a lich's phylactery. So when liches die, as long as their phylactery is not destroyed, they will regenerate and become brand new. And it literally
Right.
says, in a range, in most cultures, on this plane, it's worth between 800 and 1,200 gold.
Oh wow, this dude wasn't doing a study. Can I peek into my bag and find out what all the other gems are that I took without him really noticing? Don't make a distraction.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Hatman, look what I got. And he'll hold his gauntlet up in the air.
Oh, interesting. Do you mind?
I'm not selling it, though.
No,
Hey,
I'm not
he's my
looking-
friend.
I am not looking to purchase. I'm just looking to look at it. Do you mind if I touch your hand for a moment?
Hey, Zelnazar, is it okay if he touches my hand?
Of course. You can't take it off you. Not without my
Okay.
permission.
He says it's okay. Mm-hmm.
And he takes a look at it and he looks inside of it. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me, Nazma, at advantage.
Oh, me? Sleight of hand at advantage. Okay. You gotta be fucking joking
My
me.
God. Pathetic.
Let me reroll.
Do you have inspiration?
How do
You
I know
should
if I-
have inspiration from the last time that we played.
I thought Jenkins was the one that got it.
No,
do I know
I'm
if I have
for anyone
inspiration?
that's not here, I'm giving it to the party. So you guys have 2.
Haha.
So if you'd like to use
Stealing.
your inspiration, you could re-roll it if you'd like.
Okay, yes. How do I? What
Don't
do I
waste
do?
our
Do I just
fucking
reroll it?
Just
Inspiration, Nat.
roll sleight of hand at advantage again. Normally you only roll 1 additional dice, but I don't care.
Yippee! Oh, wait, you have. Okay.
Yeah, not that much better.
So,
Pretty good.
you look into your bag, and the bloodstone
Mhm.
has a coin associated with it that you've never heard of. The bloodstone itself is worth 970 souls.
Okay.
And then the stone that has like rock in it is worth 930,000 credits.
Jesus. Okay.
Credits. It's a different currency that
Yeah.
you're unfamiliar with. And the other ones are about 500 gold. The regular gemstone. The other ones are actual regular gemstones. So the Lich's Phylactery and then the other two that he explained to you are just regular gemstones, so it's about 2,000 gold between the three of those. And then the other ones are in a currency you don't understand.
Okay. Okay. Is it now smarter then to sell the regular gemstone and keep the Lich's Phylactery then? Do we
It's up
would
to
we
you.
ever have a purpose for it? This is a general consensus for the group.
So you're asking in meta, like out of game,
Yeah.
what
yeah.
everyone thinks about this.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, I don't know the realm of, I just don't know what that would ever do for us. And I don't know if there is anything that it would do for us.
I have no idea about any of that shit.
Yeah.
A Lich's Phylactery?
Yeah. Everyone was saying that, like,
I would imagine that anybody like maybe Donk would be able to do it, use it in some way if
oh my god, this is step 2 to become
Donk was a
Ramlet's
lot
friend.
more powerful.
Okay.
I don't think it's something. I feel like it's actually something that might be too powerful for us to use easily.
Okay. All right. I feel like we're better off with the gold. Okay. All right. Well then, is the commotion done? Is Donk finished his distraction? Donk, we're all good. You can stop.
No, I'm being inspected right now.
Oh,
How's it
okay.
going, Salnazar?
Mm,
Oh, it's fine. We talked for a moment.
Yeah,
we'll
what'd
take
you
the-
make us, Salnazar, big man?
Oh, he's fantastic. I don't really know. This is like ancient, sort of strange, esoteric ideas that I am unfamiliar with. I'd like to spend a day with him if I could, but I cannot. He is attached to your arm, and there's nothing I can do about it. But either way, let's get back to the sale. And he turns to you.
Yeah.
He turns back to Nazma, and he says, Nazma,
What else?
yes, I know your name. I was told by the glove.
Oh, that's so kind of Salnazar to introduce us then. We'll take the 1,000 for the emerald.
No,
And
we shouldn't. We want more. We still want more. Why should we trust the value of a hat? The hat is. It could easily just be something you made to get low prices. You tell us that it means the actual value. That doesn't mean that's true. Could just be set up by you.
look, the thing is, we don't have anyone else to sell it to. So unless you want to hang on to it,
You're so
Ramlet,
bad at haggling. Ramlet is so annoyed.
Nah,
I
it's all
just
good,
kicked Nazma. I was like, shut up.
No.
Ramlet, it's her gemstone. If she wants to sell it, she can sell it.
It's the gold for the party.
What? Wait, am I getting some of that gold?
Yeah,
I
it's
would
for all of
assume
us.
that's up to your party member if she's willing to be generous or not.
Joint bank account, my shop. But Ramlet has to call me sugar mummy for the rest of the game.
Fuck
I mean,
yourself.
for the rest of the.
I'll call you mommy whenever you want, but yeah, as soon as you start talking, Nazma, I kick you. I say, and I look back at the big old tall guy. I'm like, look, I'll meet you in the middle. 1,250.
It's not even worth 1,250. Ask your compatriot. Is it?
It does say the max value is 1,200.
1,200. We'll take that.
I will give you 1,100 for it, and I will give you 550 for the others.
Wait, I have a question. What are you gonna use it for?
Oh,
that's a good one,
me?
John.
Yeah.
I am going to devour it. I'm going to turn it into
Oh.
something else.
Oh.
Because for
Should we
me,
be doing?
I am an extraplanar being. I am not human, as it might appear. I am a sort of
Ah,
creature that goes between planes. And my form of food is energy. And the Lich's phylactery has an inordinate amount of energy. And the actual conversion rate for me would be the phylactery equals about 10 or 12 years, depending on how efficient I am with my travels and other things like that. So magic items and gemstones have an inordinate amount of magical energy stored within them. Hence the reason a lot of times your spells require gemstones. So I devour gemstones and phylacteries and other magic items in order to maintain my life.
Wait. So does that mean? Does that
it's
mean?
practically invaluable to him. So we
Meta,
should charge him all.
meta question: Are liches always evil in this universe?
No.
Okay. Then what happens to the persons who owns the phylactery then? If
Oh,
you eat it,
he or she will be notified that their phylactery has been destroyed and they must make a new one, which is quite a process as far as I understand. But that's the price that you pay for literal immortality.
what's the process of making one?
I don't know. I'm not a lich.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm. Wait. Group huddle.
Okay.
I'm not gonna touch you
Uh,
guys, but I'll stand near.
You know, this is worth a good amount of gold to this guy, but it might be worth more to the lich guy himself. You know, he would be losing his phylactery. We kind of got him over the barrel, you know.
Do you think? What if he starts attacking us though? If we go to him and we're like, "Hey, we have your phylactery. Pay us for it."
That's a good point. I don't think I'm strong enough to beat a lich yet.
No, yeah.
I could do it.
Well, I mean, recent history shows otherwise.
That was
Hey, Ricky,
I
Right,
was,
what?
was fucked up.
Yeah.
do you know any liches?
Donk, I already told you that I know a guy who's a subject matter expert. I'm not answering the
Well,
question, but I'm letting you know that I
Didn't
know
know if
someone.
that meant he was a lich or not.
What?
I mean, if we have a lich's phylactery, do you think he would, you know, if we gave it back to him, do you think he would give us more money than this guy?
The thing about liches and their phylacteries is that usually they bury them or hide them somewhere where they'll never be found. The fact that you have one means that, technically speaking, Nazma and Ramleth are correct. It would be invaluable to said lich, because it only works if you're on the same plane. And unless the dragon or whatever you interacted with was a lich,
Ah,
no clue. And he also did give it to you for free. He gave it to you willy-nilly, which is
yeah.
also a little bit upsetting. But here's the thing. When we get to Sunspire, we can find out whose it is.
Can they track their phylacteries? Would
They
I know that?
absolutely can. They might even be on the
Oh.
way right now.
Yeah, we got a big tracking. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We're selling stolen goods basically right now, and this
Why
is our fence.
Why do you think I'm here?
And if they find out, if we sell it to him, he's gonna eat it. Then the lich might know that we were the ones who sold it to him.
I already told you, Donk. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Can we just get rid of it, Dunk? Just sell it off.
Sure. If you want to, that's fine with me. I'm just saying it sounds like a no-win scenario. The lich is
Yeah.
gonna be mad one way or another. So
Yeah, well, let's not face him. I say we sell it 1,100 and another gemstone. Because
One other gemstone?
Yeah, you can take your pickings of any of the cheap ones.
Do you have more?
Yeah.
If you show them to me, I can tell you what they are if you're curious. And
I-
he slowly takes his hat back and puts it down, and it grows back to the proportion.
Do I remember which ones are the
Yeah.
lower value ones? Okay, I just pull out a random.
Well, it's
lower
not that
value
they're low. Yeah. The lower value ones are something like a sapphire or amethyst or something. They're just not. They're just
Sapphire.
regular gemstones.
one. Let's give him the sapphire one.
Oh, just a standard sapphire. It's well made and sure. I'll give you
Okay.
600 for it.
Sounds good.
You got any more?
Not that I'm willing to part with.
Can I look at them anyway? I just want to see. I'm a creature. I'm a curious creature. And I cannot help myself. I can smell them. I can smell making gemstones in your bag.
Okay. I only show.
Is this
show
guy
him
bothering you,
the-
ma'am?
The lower valued ones, but I don't let him touch them.
Do you show him the different ones, the unique ones?
No, not the ones that like are worth credits or anything like that.
You show him the other low value, like the amethyst?
Yeah. And-
Interesting.
While I'm showing them, I
I'll
wanna,
give
like,
you 600 for that
whisper.
one.
I whisper to Ramleth, and I go, "Do you think we can trust him for information and to not harm us?"
I don't trust anyone. I whisper back.
I look at her and I go, "So donk. Do you think we can trust him for information and to not harm us?"
I think this guy eats energy. I think he's pretty scary, but we got the Kingpin with us, so I think we're okay. You can always charge him to see it, you know. There was once a traveling caravan that came to my village, and that's what they did. They set up a big tent, and they had a lot of different things that were going on. And in one of the things, they charged you before you even went in the tent to see it. It was the marvelous thingy. I don't know, because I didn't have any money. I couldn't go inside.
Yeah, that's sick. All right, brother, I'll show you the Infinity Stones if you pay up.
Okay, I will give you 50 gold per stone.
How many stones do I have?
You have 2 extra stones he hasn't seen yet.
100 each. So I
Sure.
No. Oh, okay. I didn't even have to give you a reason. All right. So far, we're selling the emerald for 1,100, the sapphire for 600. I've put all the other basic gems back in, and I pull out the other 2 rare ones. But I don't let him touch it again. That costs
He looks
extra,
at
buddy.
it and he flips down the thing. Interesting. Oh, the bloodstone.
Ooh.
The thing about the bloodstone is if I could, you could literally see like drool coming from the sides of his mouth. He's like,
But you get a little bit of just.
so, how about this? I will let you have the rest of the stones. I will pay you 8,000 gold for the bloodstone.
Whoa.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
You don't understand. I will give
How-
you 10,000 gold for the bloodstone.
Why?
Wow.
Because the man it was made from had over 150 years left, which means all of those years get transferred to me when I devour it. I will give you 10,000 gold for the bloodstone.
Can bloodstones be used for anything else?
Are you asking him?
Yes. Sorry, yes.
I don't know. All I can see is that thing, and I need it. I need it.
How many years was the first object?
11.
The phylactery?
11?
The phylactery is like between 10 and 12 years.
10 and 12. Okay. Yeah, because he said that out loud.
Oh,
If you were willing to pay 1.2k for 10 years, and this is worth 150 years
you're paying
plus,
like 100 a year.
you're not paying enough, buddy.
Mm.
It's also not a normal gemstone that you can use for a lot of things, as far as I
Well,
understand.
you were going
it.
to eat it, so we're going with the same
Yes,
value
I
here.
was, but the intrinsic value of the emerald is also covered in that because you could technically turn it into other things, which is why it's more expensive.
But you weren't going to. So if we're taking it at the value of how much you were going to pay to eat it, which you would do with this as well, we're gonna need more than 10,000.
How about this? I'll give you 10,000 gold for it, and I will make you each an outfit to protect you against elements up to and including any plane that you go into will protect you elementally from those planes, meaning that you could go into a plane where the standard temperature is 100 degrees below zero and you can survive. I will give you elemental protection suits of clothing.
And an IOU.
An IOU for what?
Who knows? But you got 150 years to pay it out, brother.
Donkel saddle up to Ricky. Hey, things are getting a little heated here. Is this guy? There's no chance this guy's gonna get mad and like eat us all whole like an anaconda or something, right?
I am unfamiliar with what he actually is, and I'm quite thinking at this point that we need to walk away.
Yeah,
I think that we should let the stone go because he seems to be getting agitated, and I've never
I
seen
think
him
he's
this
gonna
way. I've
eat
never
us.
seen him like this before. I'd take 10,000 and just leave.
Yeah, I want that outfit. I remember what Ricky said about where the pit virus might be. I turned to Nazma, I'm like, I want this. I want the
IOU. 10,000 the outfits and the IOU, and you get yourself a deal.
I will not give you an IOU.
I'll throw the emerald in.
I will give you 10,000 gold and outfits.
I want the outfit.
Nah,
Nazma.
I don't think these kind of creatures like to
We'll take
owe
it.
people
I'm
anything.
scared.
You could literally see the veins on his neck begin to bulge.
All right, I put all the other gemstones back in, and I say deal for the bloodstone.
He takes the bloodstone and he licks it. He's like, oh, and you can see like a light teal energy pull off the bloodstone and go into his mouth. And he goes, oh, okay, I feel better now. And he puts it into his pocket. He goes, okay, one at a time, into the cart. Let's get you fitted. You first. And he points at Ramleth.
Yeah, I'm super down.
And I think that's where we're gonna leave this episode. Because
Okay.
I will do descriptions. It's gonna take a bit for me to roleplay this specific section out.
Yep.
So it's a good place just to leave it for the time being.
All right.
Why do I feel like we just created a potential world-ending threat?
Yeah. Here I was worried about giving you something for 10 to 11 years, but I was like, oh, 150? No worries, brother. Take it. And an outfit.
I get a bowler
I was just-
outfit. I'm so happy.
I was just imagining this stretchy dude just fucking his mouth opening like a giant anaconda and just
I
fucking.
swear that's like a Studio Ghibli like villain.
Yeah.
I swear.
Oh, that's like one of the best compliments I've ever received about any of the characters I've ever made. Thank you.
I was so good. I was scared. All right.
So yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
And we'll see you the next time we play when people are available.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's gonna be.
Key.
Yeah, we'll have to hopefully do it when Arvo and Jenkins are free.
Yeah, we need to find out when Avo's gonna be actually able to play at some point.
Yeah, I miss Alvo.
Yeah, same.
All right. Well, I will see you guys later.
All right, bye.
Okay,
Goodbye.
goodbye, guys.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Send me that VOD, Rhea.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh. How do I leave the thing? Or nor? There we go. All right. Wait, where am I? All right. I still have my thing on. Shit. Hold up. Oh no. Oh no, I just locked it as well. There we go. How do I get rid of this shit? There we go. Get out of here. I got sunglasses. I should end the recording. God damn it. That was fun. It was very it's very sad about the whole party here. I really hope they can come back. But the NPCs that Devin make are so fun. It's so like enjoyable to interact with them. It kind of feels like if it feels like they're made up for, you know? And like just because the other NPCs are so like alive and cool to talk to. It's like Devin the Giga Chat. He's just he's a DMing, but he's also just like the fourth party member with Ricky. I think Rami needs to respect Ricky. I don't think I eased into that very well. But he's kind of fucking awesome, so. It's kind of, I couldn't decide how I wanted her to react to it all. Like with the, mostly with like, him having gone to the Dominion kind of annoys her, but not. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know how I wanted to deal with it, so I think I dealt with it badly. It's kind of like, oh, you've been Pog. It should have been Pog. I think it should have been Pog. I think I handled it wrong. Oh well. C'est la vie, man. I'll just fucking fix it next time. She'll just be bipolar. I'm not gonna sit around and chat for a long time though. I'm very tired. I have streamed for many hours today. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I check my week schedule, I'm going to London on Saturday, but I should be able to stream tomorrow, on Friday, and on Sunday. I'm gonna set up an actual schedule for next week's streams, hopefully. But yeah, you can assume that tomorrow will be a Baldur's Gate. Sunday will be Baldur's Gate. I think it's just hard because sometimes like new situations get thrown at you and you're just like, ah shit, and you like don't know how, because that's gonna be like even if you figure out your character, it's like sometimes hard. It's like as soon as like a new question gets thrown at you, it's like, do you know exactly how you want to deal with it? Not always. Anyway. Oh. I think I mostly just need to figure out. There's just like a couple character things I just need to think about for next time, but it's fine. Overall, it's fine. Alright, I'm tired. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the ending. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Where's it gone?